This video will introduce you to some of the basic concepts of barcode supplies. So, what are barcode supplies? Supplies are labels, tags, receipt paper, ribbons, and wristbands, all of which are specifically developed to get the best performance out of Zebra printers. Zebra supplies are available from stock via the ZipShip program, or they can be custom made to individual requirements. As you can see on this chart, each type of media varies in thickness and other attributes. Labels, for example, have adhesive and therefore have a liner. There are also labels that are linerless for certain applications. Tags, on the other hand, do not have adhesive, and therefore no liner is required. Receipts do not have adhesive or liners. You will also notice that tags usually have a greater thickness than receipts. Paper thickness is measured in mils, and a mil is a measurement that equals 1/1000th of an inch. Zebra has a wide range of label, tag, and receipt materials, as well as specialist products such as wristbands. Paper labels are generally used indoors for short-term applications, whereas synthetic labels are waterproof and can be used outside and where long-term durability and/or chemical resistance is needed. Some other names used for synthetic labels include poly or Kimdura. It's always important to understand the end user's application so that the right media is chosen at the price point that makes the most sense for the application. Now, let's look at the structure of a label. A barcode label seems simple. A label's a label, right? Not exactly. A label is typically made of three main layers: the face, adhesive, and liner. The face stock is the top layer of the label, which sometimes also has a top coat to allow it to be printed or to give the label additional resistant properties. Label face stocks are generally either paper or synthetic. The next layer is the adhesive, and there are all different types of adhesives for different applications and uses. The adhesive, sometimes referred to as the glue, is what makes a label sticky. The bottom layer is the backing paper or the release liner, which labels are peeled from when they are applied. Liners feature a silicone coating, which allows the labels to be peeled off. Now let's look at adhesives. Most labels are designed to be permanent, so they stay on the product or surface they have been applied to. However, labels can also be supplied with a removable adhesive for applications where the label needs to be taken off. For example, in retail, on books or flowers, where you want to remove the price because it's a gift. Another example is when an item needs to have labeling changed, for example when the product information changes. Temperature can also be a factor, so Zebra has labels with adhesives suitable for very low freezer temperatures or very high temperatures. Zebra also has specialty adhesives, which we will look at next. Zebra has some labels with adhesives that have special properties for specific applications. For example, when labeling blood, it is important that the adhesive doesn't migrate into the blood and cause any changes, so the adhesive must be blood safe. There are also adhesives for security applications, which leave a void pattern on a product if someone attempts to remove the label. Zebra offers thermal and laser wristbands. Our thermal wristbands are referred to as Z-band, while our laser wristbands are referred to as laser band. The primary application is for patient ID in hospitals. However, our thermal wristbands are also sold into hospitality to venues such as zoos, trampoline parks, concerts, water parks, and exclusive events at hotels. Since thermal transfer requires a ribbon, let's look at the types of thermal transfer ribbons. Zebra is the largest purchaser of ribbons globally, meaning we have excellent relationships with our suppliers and have strong buying power within the market. Each ribbon goes through a stringent test process to become a Zebra improved grade and part of our certified Zebra supplies range. Ribbons account for over 1/3 of our supplies business and come in three types, which are wax, a combination of wax and resin. As a general rule, the ribbon and material combinations table shown contains the combinations that we at Zebra recommend, so this table is a handy reference guide to which combinations work when Zebra labels and ribbons are matched together. Wax ribbons represent over 70% of the total market in volume and are the most economical ribbon. They offer low costs and require low heat when printing. Wax ribbons are commonly used for labels which only require short-term durability, such as box labeling in shipping applications or price-sensitive applications with little exposure to heat or abrasion. Wax resin ribbons provide a more durable solution compared to wax, and therefore are slightly more expensive. Wax resin ribbons represent about 15 to 20% of the total market in volume, and are best suited to paper or matte synthetic applications requiring a longer lifespan. These ribbons can offer good scratch and smear resistance, as well as moderate protection against chemicals. Resin is the most premium ribbon type and offers the most durability. Resin ribbons are suitable for both matte and gloss synthetic materials, for long-life application and/or those which require resistance to extreme heat, heavy abrasion, or harsh chemicals. Applications where resin ribbons are required are typically demanding. Therefore, it is important to test and ensure the correct combination of media and ribbon is used to enable the printed image to withstand the exposed environment. Our supplies follow a special naming convention to assist in product identification. Zebra products are all named in the same way. There are 4 elements to each name. The first element identifies the family the product belongs to. The second element, classification, indicates if it's a basic or premium product. The number indicates the performance level and price position, with higher numbers indicating better performance and higher cost. Next, the printer technology is indicated by D or T, with D for direct thermal and T for thermal transfer. The final part of the naming convention indicates if the product has unique features, such as color, or special features such as removable labels, high-tech adhesive, and so on. Now let's look at an example, the Z Ultimate 3000T. This product is in the Z Ultimate family. Its classification is 3000, it uses thermal transfer printing, which requires a ribbon, and its unique feature is its white color. Now that you have a basic understanding of labels, let's look at what can happen when the wrong labels are used in the wrong printer or application. Sometimes, labels are not readable or scannable. This means the customer may not be able to identify their items. How many times have you been at a cash register where the cashier scans an item multiple times with no luck, and ends up having to type in the item number manually? That's very inefficient. Another issue is the negative impact on the printer itself. Poor quality supplies can cause buildup on the print head. This can result in premature print head failure and increased calls to IT, as most people think the problem is with the printer, not the quality of the supplies. Using the wrong labels can also cause reduced productivity and efficiency if they are not performing how the user is expecting them to perform. All of these things result in increased downtime and cost, as well as customer dissatisfaction, which none of us likes to be faced with. Not all supplies are created equal, and using quality supplies is critical for any business. Therefore, it is important to use Zebra-certified supplies in order to get the best out of your Zebra printer. Zebra supplies are made by Zebra for Zebra printers to the highest standard. They are all extensively tested to ensure best print quality and performance every time. Customers can place their orders confident in the fact that the products they receive will deliver trouble-free printing. Now, let's take a quick knowledge check. Which of the following ribbons would be ideal for an application where the label will be exposed to moderate heat and abrasion? The answer is B. Wax resin ribbons are more durable than wax at a slightly higher price point and offer good scratch smear resistance as well as moderate chemical protection. Which of the following ribbons would be ideal for short-term applications? The answer is C. Wax ribbons are ideal for labels for short-term applications. They produce high-quality images at high print speeds at the low price point often required for short-term applications. Which of the following applications would require specialty adhesives? The answer is A. Blood bag labeling requires specialty, blood-safe adhesives that will not migrate into the blood and cause any changes.